It's Wednesday. Despite the mad rush of the pilgrims crowding into Jerusalem's streets, the Gospels are relatively silent about what Jesus and his disciples were doing on Wednesday. In many ways, this day is the quiet before the storm. Jesus has spent the last 3 days in the temple, teaching about the kingdom, healing the blind and the lame, confronting the religious authorities, warning about the temple's destruction, and lamenting over Jerusalem's rejection. He has made enemies in high places, and now they've had enough. Who was this Nazarene to ride into their city, walk into their temple, threaten its destruction, and then go on to accuse them of being like the prophet-killing generations of the past? In their mind, such insolence must be dealt with swiftly if all Jerusalem is not to be deceived by this false prophet. So full of hatred, the Sanhedrin, the leading rulers of the Jewish faith, gathered in Caiaphas' palace to plot Jesus' arrest and death. While the average person would have been preparing for the Passover, the Sanhedrin was preparing for an execution. Little did they know that their secret plots and their whispers were all a part of God's sovereign plan to provide an ultimate Passover lamb, through whose sacrificial death itself would pass over all who trust in him. Everything, even the Sanhedrin's whispered schemes, was unfolding according to the definite plan and foreknowledge of God. How might this truth bring you hope this Wednesday? Long ago, it was a silent, eventless Wednesday that led to a Good Friday and eventually to a Resurrection Sunday. This fact should remind us that just because we cannot always see what God is doing behind the scenes, it does not mean that he is not working. You may feel as if nothing significantly redemptive is happening in your life at this moment. Still, even in these seemingly silent moments, God's promises are alive and active and moving toward their fulfillment. God's redemptive plan is always on the move and will one day come to completion. Today is a good day to sit in the silence before your God and to trust that even if we cannot see what he is up to, he is keeping his promises, and we will be fully redeemed and live in his kingdom forever.